Check it out. This is a Lexus GX470. If you've never seen these before, I'd be shocked because there's thousands of these out there, and they're very popular with the overland community lately because it's an SUV kind of based off the Land Cruiser. It is a Lexus slash Toyota, so you have Toyota reliability. But this one has something that is becoming a dinosaur in today's world. It has a V8. So you have an SUV that can seat 8, third row seating. You got a V8 engine that has a whole bunch of torque and horsepower. You got four-wheel drive with adjustable suspension and locking transfer case. And it's old school, man. This is a 2008. So it has some tech because it's a Lexus, but it doesn't have a lot of tech because it's 15 years old. There's just some things that they didn't have back in 2008. But this is a nice example because this is my mother-in-law's here in Hawaii on Oahu. And this was given to her as a gift from her daughter and her son-in-law. And it's nice because there's like hardly anything done to this thing. It's like right off the showroom floor, basically factory, and it's been kept in really good condition. Silver paint looks good. The roof is not faded. Clear coat looks good. The aluminum wheels don't even have any curb rash, which is nice. Usually you know, after a decade of driving around the islands here in the tight parking lots and the curbs, you'll get some rash. It does have a little bit of flaking there because it is saltwater air out here, just a little bit, but not much. Yeah, Toyo Open Country. These are HTs. I guess those are highway tires, not off-road tires. They just cruise in this thing, they don't go off-roading. But the cool thing about this thing is it only has 85,000 miles. And it's 15 years old. It hasn't even broken 100,000 miles yet. That's pretty amazing. Same thing with this Tacoma here. This is a 2007 Toyota Tacoma, and it only has 27,000 miles. But we'll talk about that one in another video. Yeah, this thing's amazing. Let's take a look at this thing. So let's start from the front. Actually, let's start from the outside. So you got fog lights. Those are not LEDs, and there's no sensors on this thing. See, normally you would see sensors here. There's no sensors for parking, proximity sensors. There's no forward radar. There's no forward camera. So it's older technology. Same thing with the back. Nothing here. It does have a roof rack. Factory roof rack, looking good. There's no cameras here in the mirrors. They just have little mirrors in there. They do have power folding mirrors though, that's nice. There's no proximity unlock when you get close with the keys. It doesn't just automatically unlock. It's just old school. You gotta click the button. It does have steps, which is nice. Like I said, the suspension is adjustable. I'll show you the buttons inside to adjust it higher or lower. It's got mud flaps. The bumper doesn't have any cracks in it, which is nice. There's a little bump right there. There's your factory tow hitch, 2-inch receiver. It even has your 7-pin connector. So here's the old school keys. Lexus key. This has lock, unlock, and panic. Let's unlock it. And let's go straight for the hood. There you go. So this is a look at the V8. This is a 4.7 liter V8, 32 valve, variable valve timing. So tried and true Toyota V8 that they no longer make anymore. And I don't think V8s are ever coming back, because the world seems to be going to V6 twin turbos in the Tundra and even 4-cylinder turbos in the Tacoma. So V8s are basically a collector's item now. And they don't necessarily get the best gas mileage or even good horsepower and torque for that matter. But what they do give you is really buttery smooth power delivery when you smash the gas, and that cool V8 sound. You can't beat that V8 rumble. I mean, this one has a factory exhaust, so it doesn't really sound too loud. But if you change the mufflers out, you can get a really cool rumble with the V8. So here's a look on the inside. So the door has settings for one driver or another driver. You just hit that, and the steering wheel and the seat will go to whatever setting you left it on. Just kind of nice. You got Mark Levinson tweeters in the door and mids, and then I guess those are mids, and this is a tweeter up here. Wood grain in the door pocket. Wood grain on the steering wheel. Pretty nice, leather wrapped. You do have a couple modes here. I don't even know what they do. You have hands-free talking right there. That's kind of advanced for 2008. Leather seats. These are gray leather seats with a headrest. These are heated leather seats if you want to stay warm in the tropical islands of Hawaii. I don't know why you'd want that, but it would have been nice if they had cooled seats. Air-conditioned cooled seats would have been nice, but that wasn't an option in 2008, at least not on this one anyway. Got the power, forward, backwards, up and down. Very nice. Got the airbags in the seat. Got a rest. The leather is dried up. They didn't condition it. I probably should put some seat covers on here, but they're not torn. That's a good thing. They're not torn. They're just cracked. Over here, you got a couple of controls. Power mirrors, left, right, up, down. That's pretty cool. Dimming the dash. There's your transfer case lock, disconnect or connect. There's your AC power to your accessories. This is your defroster, I believe, and I don't even know what RSCA off is. I don't even know what that is. Leave a comment below if you know what that is. I don't want to look it up. What's this? That's fuse. There's your fuses. There's your gas cap. There's your hood. And there's your tire reset right there. I believe that's a tire pressure reset. Not exactly sure. If I had to just take a wild guess. This is nice. You can adjust the column forward, backwards, up, and down. Let's go ahead and sit in here. Your dash is pretty old school. It's all analog. There's no digital fancy displays. Old school key ignition, cruise control, hazards, AC vents. There's a clock up there. You do have a backup camera, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start it up here. Look at that. See how the seat and the steering wheel adjust? There's the sound of the V8. Nice and smooth after 15 years. Factory quiet. Here, let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, it's completely tame from the factory, but you could make that more aggressive. Pretty cool. AC's blowing nice and cold. Still works after 15 years. There's your temperature outside, 87 degrees here on Oahu. Bunch of stuff in here, not a whole lot of advanced stuff for GPS and backup camera. Here, I'll show you the backup camera. Hey, look at that. They got a backup camera. That's advanced for 2008. I kind of like the gear shifter. That's cool. So it makes you think that you have a shifter like a standard, the way it's set up, but it really is just automatic. But it kind of looks cool. Here's your transfer case right here. Your actual low transfer case. That's awesome. A good traditional transfer case for that real four-wheel drive. And then down here, here's more wood grain, by the way. There's your suspension controls. Look at that. Comfort and sport. You can stiffen it up or soften it up. Height control, if you want to be higher up off the ground or lower this thing, make it better for driving daily. There's your descent control. That's pretty cool. And here's your controls for the heaters in the seats. And then it does have a cigarette lighter right there. We just put a USB adapter in there so we can charge our iPhones. You got 2 cup holders right here. Oh, old school parking brake. That's nice. I like that. If you're up on a hillside and you want to lock everything up on the hillside so your vehicle doesn't roll down, in case the regular parking brake doesn't work, you can use the old school handbrake, which is nice. So 2 cup holders here, 2 more cup holders here, so 4 in the front with some storage as well, which is nice. And then again, leather passenger seat over here with some power controls. There's your glove box. There's your DVD player. You can play DVDs in here. That's nice. Let's get a better look at that. Look at that. It's actually built into the dash. How cool is that? DVD player. Very cool, man. That's high techie right there. You got your visor with lights, vanity mirrors, and then the passenger has the same thing. And here's something kind of cool I noticed that's different, is you have this one that can go that way and block the sun, but look at this, you have another one that comes down. Like, it actually has 2. Isn't that crazy? I never seen that before. You have one in the front and one on the side. I wish they would do that in modern cars, man. That's nice. 2 visors. Very cool. Sunglass holder, interior dome lights. Check this out. Open. Yeah, man, Lexus. You gotta have sunroof. Gotta have a sunroof in Hawaii. Let's go ahead and close it. That's nice. And you can even vent it up if you want some air. We'll bring that back down. Alright, let's turn it off. Save the gas because it is expensive. I think there's something going on here with the garage. I think you could do like a home link kind of thing there. I'm not sure, but they have their garage clicker in here. Now here's the best part of this SUV, this old school SUV. Look, you see something here? You see something here that you don't see in modern cars? You see an A-pillar grab handle. Okay, that's cool. And they got another one right there. Okay, that's cool. But you know, you see something else? Boom, they got another grab handle. You will not see this in any modern cars, man. Grab handle and grab handle. Grab handle and grab handle. This thing has 4 grab handles. Technically it has 6 because there's even another grab handle back here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grab handles. That is so awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. I wish modern vehicles would have more grab handles, man. That is so cool. Okay, enough raving about that. Let's look in the back seat. Wood grain again in the doors, leather pads. You got some ashtrays. You don't see ashtrays in vehicles anymore. People just don't smoke in their cars. Well, at least they don't expect them to anyways. There's your DVD monitors built into the leather headrest. That's old school. I wish they had Wi-Fi connection with your phone, but nope, it goes to the glove box. Leather seats in the back. You can legally seat 3 here. You have a shoulder for the center, shoulder for the driver's side and passenger side. Look at that. You have a leather armrest with 2 more cup holders right there. They're like spring loaded. Very cool. Oh, I gotta show you this. Forgot to show you this. So they have heavy duty Husky liners to protect everything in here in case you spill anything or get sand in here. That's awesome. On top of the factory's floor mats. Isn't that crazy? So underneath here, it looks like this thing was rolled off the showroom floor in 2008. Still in perfect condition. That's crazy. Floor mats on top of floor mats. And then same thing with the back. They got the Husky liners back here with more floor mats. 2 layer of floor mats. So that's awesome. There's room for 5 just right here with DVD player, dome lights, grab handles, and AC. You got the AC blowing on the face of your passengers in the back, which is really nice. So if you're wondering, how does the third row passengers get in the back? If you have 2 little kids or 3 little kids that need to get back there, well, you just pull this right here. That folds down, and then this folds up and clicks into place. There's like an actual lock bar right there. See that orange thing? It keeps it from falling back on anyone for safety. And then from here, you can just climb right on in. Just like that. And there's Husky liners back here too. Isn't that cool? So technically you can fit 3 kids back here because there's not a lot of legroom. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of legroom, but a kid can fit back here, no problem. Or a small statured person. So they got a cup holder there. They've got some power here to plug in your phone charger. It's 100 watt, 115 volt plug in for your cell phone charger. You can open up the back and vent it. It's not powered though. Like on some of the modern cars, they'll actually have powered windows like that right there. But yeah, this is kind of nice. Shoulder restraint for the middle person, and shoulder for the driver's side. Again, cup holder, and then I think these are tools in here. What is in here? Yeah, those oh, that's storage. Looks like a first aid kit. That's an actual, oh my god, look at that. That is a Lexus tagged first aid kit. Holy crap. That thing is vintage 2008, never been out of this container here, this storage. That's kind of rare. Sell that on eBay. But yeah, that's how you get in that third row seating, which is pretty cool. And then here's a cool thing: to get this thing back down, all you gotta do is disengage the lock and then push it down, locks in and goes back up, and then just lean it back just like that. That's really cool. All right, moving on to the back. Now here's something that I find strange. So this is an American market, North American market vehicle. So they moved the steering wheel over to the left side for North America, because this is a Japanese product. They drive on the right side in Japan. But what they didn't move to the proper side was the door. Look at that. The door opens the wrong way. So in America, or North America, the sidewalk would be right here. So if you were unloading packages to put it in your vehicle, you're going right into your door. You have to walk around and come over here like that. And you just have to make sure that there's no vehicle parked behind you, or else this is just not going to work. What they should have done is make it open the other way. But, oh well. Japan does what Japan wants to do. But yeah, this is kind of nice though still. It opens up. Everything's in good condition back here. The glass is not damaged. I wish the glass would roll down. That'd be kind of cool if it would roll down like on a Tundra. There's a cubby here for knickknacks, whatever. You got to see this. Inside here is your toolkit. Look at that. That is an original Lexus toolkit from 2008. None of this stuff has been lost. None of it's been used. There's not even any scratches. Look at that. There's even like rubber caps on the tool still. It hasn't even been taken out of here. That's pretty cool. For you collectors out there, that's a cool thing to have. Still intact. Grandma and grandpa never touched it. You got tweeters in the back built into the door, and look at this, there's a handle here, And I found that if you have a kid back here, like my teenage son, he just reached over and grabbed the handle and closed this when we were all packed in the car because we forgot to close the back. So that comes in handy, closing the door. I mean, you could grab up here, but that's probably unsafe. He grabbed here. That was nice, so I like that. And then back here, there's again a look at that third row seating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people can fit in this vehicle. Isn't that crazy? 8 people can fit into this SUV. How many SUVs today of this size can say that they can carry 8 people? Yeah, you can get an Excursion or a Suburban. I guess, yeah, Suburban. I don't think they make Excursions anymore. But a Suburban can carry 8 people. But this thing is the size of a Land Cruiser or even a 4Runner. This is like the size of a 4Runner. This is basically a Land Cruiser too, though, in other countries. But yeah, you got to see this too. This is cool. So if you want to make this into a cargo area, you got to check this out. Watch this. As you can see, these chairs fold up and out of the way, not down, which is kind of nice. It's kind of like a Troopy. You ever seen those Troopy models? Let's see if I can show you this here. So you grab this, you drop it down like that, and then see this lever right here? Pull that lever and it comes right up just like that. Then once you hook it on the handle like that, there's some Velcro that holds it, and then you just fold the legs in and you're stowed. Look at all that space. That's a lot of space. Very nice, huh? And here, let's go ahead and take it down for you. Take that off. Unhook it like that. This comes down. Pull this out. Pull the leg out. Drop it down. There you go. Hit the lever. Bring it up. Lean it back. Boom. Same thing with this one. Unlock it. There you go. Unlock it. Bring it out. Legs come out. Drop it down. Lock it. Release. And adjust. That's about as far back as it goes. And they even have headrests back here. The only thing they're missing is the original mini headrest for the center. There you go. Alright guys, that at the Lexus GX470 V8 SUV. No longer in production, but highly sought after by collectors and overlanders. Very cool, huh? Hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the 2008 Lexus GX470 V8 4x4.